yeah. I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to another weekend update. I've got to remind myself to kind of look down a little bit. I don't want to have the glare. These glasses. I hate it. I hate it, man, but I'm getting old. My eyes can't take the blue light anymore. So welcome. Dude, it's the 25th of October, you guys. I can't believe we are this far into the year. Like, literally, I remember us doing live stream updates, and it was like January, February, March. Like, it was great. And now we're in October already. We've got Halloween right around the corner. It's insane. But before we get started any further, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. But a huge thank you to The Dying Breed, my Patreon community, Warrior Bernard, Fighters Maxwell Foster Q, Guardian Wilkie, Soldiers Boslow, Little Panda Aiden, Unwired, Jessica Wargo, the one and only. We love and adore her. Defenders LG, also love you, darling. Jodan, Miss Aoife, Duck Commander Stephen Landry, and Reaper. And yes, I have not updated my graphics still. I am lazy. Do not judge me. But already jumping into the chat, we've got John Craig. Hey, bro. What's up, bro? It's great to see you, my dude. How is life for you? I have not been much on the Twitter or on the YouTubes. I have been slammed, my guy. But tell me how things are going on for you and the family. I'm wishing you guys the best and hope that all is well. But yeah, give me your updates as we jump into this live stream. So it's great to see you, dude. But yeah, thanks you guys for showing up, hanging out. I always love jumping on here and getting to check in with you guys, answer your guys' questions, or just, talk and chat and catch up. In this life of social media, fast-paced, 5G, always need the instant. We forget that a lot of things take time, and we forget that having the genuine connections take effort, right? But yeah. Apologize for not being around. I forgot to resubscribe after I lost my YouTube channel. Dude! And Facebook don't send notifications for live. I did not even know you lost your YouTube. Well, wait a minute. I remember you mentioning something. Was it YouTube that decided to nuke your channel? But I thought you got it back, though. Okay, now I'm confused. That would also make sense why I haven't seen much of your content anymore. Working on book 2. Awesome. Congratulations. Pause has been inexcusable, taking too long. Okay. So I do remember hearing about that. So now that you bring it up, I remember hearing about it, but I thought like a lot of your followers and stuff were really actively working hard to get it back, to get it repopulated. And I thought there was some traction there. And now as you're saying this and I'm recalling, it was something about It was the comic book debacle, I believe. It was the controversy over something to involve comic books with like the two creators. YouTube opted not to restore it, so I may start over. Okay, dude, that's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that because, dude, you worked and you do work so hard at your content. Like, it's inspiring to see how much effort and how much work you put into your videos. So I completely understand. And I'm really sorry to hear that, it never got resolved. It never got, it never got fully corrected the way it should have been. No, it wound up being something else related. Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Well, dude, I'm sorry, man, but it's, I'm glad to see you jump on, and I'm glad to hear about you writing book 2. That's what I encourage a lot of people, right? Obviously, is like, don't just plan on writing one book, write multiple books. And obviously, if there's a book that you love, the story that you truly love and want to tell, maybe it's not best that you start out with that as your first book. Maybe you start out with something else random and gain your skills over time. But, oh, man. YouTube is so big, I could just do a new channel and they don't care. Doug Tenapel did that, and his third channel was bigger than both his band channels. Interesting. Okay, well, obviously, once you get into that space and you know how the algorithms work and how to deliver the content, your followers will find you, right? Oh, man. Well, yeah, that's great stuff, dude. It's great that you still have the ability to start it back, like you said. It's just the work, right? The time, as we know so well. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, my dude. It's crazy. Okay, so let's get into some writing updates for me on my end. What have I been doing? What's happened? So this week, I just, like about 20 minutes ago, wrapped up my 10,330 words for the week, which is, as you guys know, the weekly goal. But I will be fully honest and transparent. Book 5 has been the hardest book for me to get back into. It's been so hard for me to get my routine locked in. Now, and you guys know, I talk about routine religiously. Religiously, you need to have the routine locked in and ready to go for your writing. But it has been very hard. This last week especially has been hard for me. But I was super glad. Yesterday, on Friday, I was able to write 4,000 words. And the other 4,000 words I divvied up between the week, right? Little chunks at a time. And then today, I wrapped that up, the last 2,000 some words-ish, something like that. So we were able to get the goal of 10,000 words. So happy about that. It brings Golem Master 5's total word count to just under 20,000. And if you guys remember last week, I wasn't able to hit the 10,000 goal. I was just under it. I was like 9,000 and change. So that's where the small differential comes into. But when I think about that, when I reflect back on that, it still brings my years writing total to 467,000 words written in 2025 alone. So for me, it is a part of that process of like, I can't beat myself up for not reaching the levels that I wanted to, when in reality, I've still outperformed the goal that I had for this year. So even if I took the rest of 2025 off to just relax and decompress, I still hit the goal, and I can always start again in 2026, right? And so, it's one thing where I was talking to another author just recently this week, checking in on him, and he said, dude, life is so busy, and to a certain point, I'm burnt out from writing. And that's the reality sometimes, is our lives, we can't just stop with, like, life doesn't stop when we're going down this journey, right? Especially for those who have the 9-to-5 jobs. They have families, whether it's an extended family, your immediate family, you've got life situations. As you guys know, I had a roof situation where a roofing company decided to rip the roof off in the middle of a rainstorm and flood my entire attic space, which caused about $20,000 worth of damage to be repaired. That drama, mixed in with traveling and vacation and friendship issues multiple times, where my best friends have called me throughout the week and it's interrupted the writing time. But they're like, bro, you're my best friend. I need to talk about this. What are you going to do in that situation? My friendship is more important than my writing. My brother is more important than my writing. So I'm going to talk to my bro, and I'm going to make sure he's doing okay. So there's things like that can easily discourage us and make us feel like the 500 words or the 1,000 words we write is insignificant. But again, over the course of a year, over the course of still putting in the effort, it's going to show us the achievement that we've gotten. So that's where, for me, when I see that 467,000 mark, I'm like, dude, that's cool. We still did that. And it brings the writing total of my career to 1,561,000 words. And so for me, it's that thing of constant small progress. Constant small progress. So yeah, that's the writing update. And what's really been fun is, obviously, for those of you who are on the Patreon, who want to read it on the Patreon, you can get the chapters right now. Granted, they're raw, they're unedited, so there's a lot of errors in them grammatically and spelling and everything. But seeing the changes to the Golem Master universe, seeing the excitement of the things that he gets to do and the things that are going to be changing over time. Yeah. So it's been fun to get back into this universe and to approach it with all these fresh new concepts that were always intended to be incorporated, but we needed to get here. And as you guys know, the storyline and the flow of Golem Master is very much that slice of life. It's very much moment by moment, so that you get to live in a world with these characters and get to enjoy these differences. So it's been so much fun, and it's so much fun now to get to incorporate these things and get to see how hard work pays off in the long run. And for Pepper, his life and the place that he has been taken to, it's just, it's been fun. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. It is Guardian Wilkie coming in, looking good, Mr. Lombardi. Dude, you're looking good, man. It's so good to see you. And Kyle is a favorite in our Lit RPG community. Because this dude, Big Kyle, by far one of the most passionate, loving, and caring people we have in the community. So, dude, it's always good to see you, and thank you so much for your support. Let us know how you're doing. What is new with you, my friend? What book are you reading? Because you, sir, are always reading, and you are reading way more books than me. That's for sure. I've been like, my TBR has been so backlogged, it's insane. And I feel terrible. I feel terrible about that. But I've been doing some reading in some other areas, and it's been really beneficial to my spirit, my life, my mentality. So it's good. But yeah, dude, it's great to see you, Wilkie. So with Golem Master 5, It's been really great to add these changes, like I talked about, to add these dynamics. And as you guys know, for the Golem Master series, the first part of that book is really a lot of the world building and giving us the updates to Pepper's life and what's going on. And I feel like a little bit of it is info dump, but at the same time, that's just a part of it all, right? A part of it is us reestablishing what has happened and what has now happened. And especially for those of you who have read Golem Master 4 up to the very end and seen what happens, you guys know, like, we make an abrupt end. And so Golem Master 5, we really have to reestablish that. And we really have to reestablish a lot of these things, these changes. Big Paul, what's up, my dude? What is up with you, good sir? I plan to call you after I was done with this live update. So just FYI, let me know if that works for you and your schedule. But yeah. Oh, man. Started Heretical Fishing and then recently finished coloring my Golem Master coloring book. Dude, you got to post the photos, bro. I want to see the artistic skills of Wilkie. Like, oh, man, I'm excited. That was one of the things I was really excited about, was getting to send out the coloring books to y'all. And then looking forward to when you guys posted the photos of what you guys came up with. So yeah, you definitely got to show us the skills. But dude, Heretical Fishing, so good. And of course, audiobook, right? Like, that's how I digest my books. So good. So good. I want to say I have 2 and 3 on my Audible, but I do plan to return to that series. I would say probably the top 4 series that I actually plan to continue or have read multiple books in is Dungeon Crawler Carl. I think I'm currently in book 3 of that series. That one I have no problem taking pauses on and feeling like I will pause Dungeon Crawler Carl, read another book, come back to DCC in the meantime, and I feel like I don't miss out on anything. It's just so well written that you just pick up the story where it leaves off. And granted, I'm not someone who's super in depth on all of the lit RPG mechanics. Like, I don't need to know all of the abilities and all the stats and make sure like everything's up. I'm just there for the great story, right? And the lit RPG elements are just an enhancement of the story. So DCC, Quest Academy, which everyone knows, that is my favorite book series. Heretical Fishing is one I plan to continue. And then I would say Discount Dan by James Hunter, because I just really love the unique qualities of that series. I think James did such an incredible job of going very far in depth, but he makes it so simplistic to understand how it all works. Like, James is, I would say, one of the top writers in our genre, yet he is so underrated, in my opinion, if that makes sense. He is so good in his writing, yet I don't feel that he gets the credit he deserves for how well he writes. That's just me, though. That's just me. Oh, dude. So I am halfway through reading it, but I got the audiobook and I have not started listening to it. And I need to, I want to, but there's a lot of other stuff that's going on in my life. And the other thing too is the problem I have. I know a lot of people listen to their audiobooks while they work, while they are at work. I cannot do that. Because of my job and how it works, I cannot listen to a book and do my job at the same time. My brain doesn't work that way, but also I will not retain the book or the story. And that's what I want. I want to retain the great story that these amazing authors have given us. And I just can't do that. So the other hard part about this all is football. I love me some college football. And y'all know my Oregon Ducks. There's a reason why we are called the Duck Squad, because of the Oregon Ducks. And during college football season on a Saturday, if I'm not riding, there's football. I mean, let's just say it how it is. So yes, but dude, I cannot wait to dive into Quest Academy Legacies. Oh, and then of course I've got that one. I got Grand System. Then I have to go through. I also have One Flew Over the Dragon's Nest. I will probably continue that series as well by Boslow because I love Dave and SJ. It's so good. It's so good. The only other story that I would really compare that to is Expeditionary Force because the comedy is there so well. It's done so well. And Boslow is so good. I might be open to a call, but it's a Father Sunday and we are out and about doing things we can't when mom is around. Hey, I get it, dude. No worries. You know what, dude? You just give me a shout. Just shoot me a text whenever. And if I'm free, then I'll just give you a call then and we'll catch up then. Listening to audiobooks does this thing where it makes me want to stop listening and go, right. Dude, no, that I have that exact same problem. But also it is a great quality for me because there are many times where I will hit roadblocks or stumbling blocks in my writing. I will go for a walk or a long car ride to the beach or the mountains listening to an audiobook, but I will always have my notepad with me on the center console because as I'm listening to other people's books, I will start having ideas and I will write them down. There are very few books that keep me engaged, that keep me immersed in the story. And it's those 4 or 5 that I just read off. Brian's, Matt's, Helock, and James and Boslow, their stories are so good I can actually enjoy the story. But there are other books that I will listen to, other authors, because I love them, where my brain will wander off. And so what I will do, though, is as I'm listening to it, if there's a part that I pick up on that I do enjoy, that I think is good, I will normally message that author a private message, and I'll just tell him, hey, I am at this part of the book, and I really enjoyed this. And that's just a little way for me to let the author know, like, hey, I am reading your book, and I did enjoy this part. But at the same time, like, do I know the major plot points or things? Sometimes no. Sometimes I don't. My mind will wander off. But when I do find those books that just pull me in, oh, man, they're gold. I love them. But yeah, dude, I totally get you. Go Ducks. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, there. That's cute. That's adorable, John. Good luck with that. I thought Ducks was just hockey. Mighty Ducks. Bro, it's both, man. It's both. How can you not love the Mighty Ducks and the Oregon Ducks? Get your duck face on. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's basically where we're at, you guys. It's been really fun to get into this new layer of Golem Master. But yeah, I need to. Oh man, you know what though? The college football season, we're already halfway through it, you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then of course there's pro football, which I don't watch as much pro football, but my Detroit Lions are doing pretty good. I have to say, I'm excited to see them. And my fantasy is going pretty well this year as well. But I am looking forward to the day when I can get back to my audiobook reading. So there's that. All right, what else do we got? Yeah, so that's it, you guys. Really hit the goal, 10,000 words this week. I'm super excited, super blessed about that. Golem Master. Oh, I got this to show off. Golem Master 5, 20,000 words. I'm still debating if I make it 5 or 6 books. If I do 6 books, it will be book 5's 100,000 words. Book 6 will be 100,000 words or whatever's left over. It's that simple. It is that simple. Though I am struggling to write Golem Master 5 and get into the flow that I have had with the previous books, I am definitely getting tired of writing Golem Master. Though I love it. I love this universe. It's probably one of my most favorite universes that I've written in. It is at that point where I'm just tired of it and exhausted of it. I have never written this much in one series before. And so the burnout is real. The exhaustion is real to keep things exciting and fresh. But I do love this series. So I'm not sure. With it being 20,000 words into book 5 and knowing all the different things that we need to accomplish and achieve, I could easily see 200,000 words to finish out book 5. But if it even gets to that point, I will probably just split it and make it a book 5 and book 6. Just because I really want another cover. I would just love to have that. And have a 6-book series, like that's a good number to end on. 5 books is cool. Having 6 books is better. Because it's one more. You get 3 and 3. And the way that you can think about it is the first 3 books are completely different than what the last 3 books will be. It is a huge setup just for it all to change. And so I think that would be really cool. But yeah, that's the current status and update. But you guys, a huge shout out to the Patreon community because you guys have made these things possible. We have the box, the shipping box for Golem Master 3. It is all done. And of course, you guys, the reviews we have on the outside as well to highlight all the great stuff. But yeah, it's finally here. It's always cool to see this. And of course, book 4's cover reveal is on the inside of this box. So when you guys get it for the ARC readers, you guys can enjoy and see what is to come, what awaits in book 4. You will not be ready, I guarantee it. But it's been super fun. So thank you so much to you guys. And again, also, not only did you guys help fund these, for those of you who were not with us last week, you guys have helped purchase over 150 coloring books that are going to be given out to every child that attends the Christmas party for the Salem Police Association Foundation's Christmas party. So all the police officers' children who go to the party are going to be receiving a Golem Master coloring book. And that is literally all due to this entire year. All the people who have been in the Patreon supporting me. Thank you very much, you guys, for allowing me to give in that way. That's what I love. So, yeah. When do we get the sexy author calendar? Heard you're Mr. July. I don't know about that, my dude. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's... You're so prolific. It's inspiring. Dude, thank you. Thank you, my friend. You know, there's pros and cons to my life. The pros are I have a lot of time to be very venturous and to pursue a lot of these interests and passions. The downside is it is just me, if you catch my drift. So there are some things I would trade in to have the hallways filled with laughter and warmth. But I will do my best with the time given to me to be productive rather than non. So I try. But it's just very cool. And it's very cool to have it, such wonderful fans and supporters who have been here the entire time encouraging me. And again, like this is all thanks to Little Panda Aiden and Rosario. They're the ones that had the idea and gave me the inspiration. I was like, dude, we can easily do this. And so, yeah, within about a month or 2 months, we were able to have a coloring book. But it was very expensive because all of that artwork was for the trading card game, which is still on a POSX. So, yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so I have some thoughts for the week. My favorite part, one of my favorite parts, besides getting to chat with you guys. I found a few videos, so let's go ahead and check them out. Boom, and let's go ahead and get rid of, where is it? This thing. All right.
Ask me what it takes to be successful. And I made up this analogy with baseball. And I said, imagine they invite everyone to come hit a home run. And they say, you get as many at-bats as you want, and whoever hits the home run wins like the, $1 billion, $1 million, whatever it is. And you can imagine everyone flies in from all around the world. People are fulfilling from New York City. The line is crazy. And I said, the person who's successful is not only the person who finally gets up to the plate and swings and misses, but stays at the plate. And now people are saying, are you kidding me? There's lines of millions of people waiting for their turn, and you're going to stay there? You're going to stay there and swing again? And they swing again. And then everyone's booing and they swing again. And they literally keep swinging as everyone is booing them and booing them and booing them for hours. They're the most selfish person in the world. You don't deserve to be here. Get off that plate. This is not. And then they finally hit that homer. And everyone cheers because, oh my God, they did it. And I said that years ago. And it wasn't until recently that I realized there's one difference in the story. I never understood who the crowd was. I always thought the crowd was being able to shut out the outside noise. I always thought the crowd was the naysayers and all the people who in your life who will tell you you're never going to achieve anything. And that's part of it. But the crowd, all those people waiting in line, it was actually you. That's what I never realized till now. When people ask me what drove you, I thought it was all the outside noise. I thought it was the fear of failure, the fear of letting them down, all these different things. And it wasn't until recently, when I hit some hardships as an adult and really had to look inward, that I realized everyone's got the same crowd. And everyone has their own issues. And what actually brings you to success and self-worth and happiness is actually understanding how to stand at that plate and shut out the noise that's here. Not the millions of people around. The millions of people are in your head screaming at you, telling you you're not enough. The deep, deep lie from the most confident people, they have it. So I'm glad I get to finally publicly say the difference because I've had it wrong all these years. Ask me what it takes to be successful. And I made up this analogy with baseball. And I said, imagine they invite everyone to come hit a home run. And they say, you get as many at-bats as you want, and whoever hits the home run wins like the, $1 billion, $1 million, whatever it is. And you can imagine everyone flies in from all around the world. People are filling from New York City. The line is crazy. And I said, the person who's successful is not only the person who finally gets up to the plate and swings and misses, but stays at the plate. And now people are saying, are you kidding me? There's lines of millions of people waiting for their turn, and you're going to stay there? You're going to stay there and swing again? And they swing again. And then everyone's booing and they swing again. And they literally keep swinging as everyone is booing them and booing them and booing them for hours. They're the most selfish person in the world. You don't deserve to be here. Get off that plate. This is not. And then they finally hit that homer. And everyone cheers because, oh my God, they did it. And I said that years ago. And it wasn't until recently that I realized there's one difference in the story. I never understood who the crowd was. I always thought the crowd was being able to shut out the outside noise. I always thought the crowd was the naysayers and all the people who in your life who will tell you you're never going to achieve anything. And that's part of it. But the crowd, all those people waiting in line, it was actually you. That's what I never realized till now. When people ask me what drove you, I thought it was all the outside noise. I thought it was the fear of failure, the fear of letting them down, all these different things. And it wasn't until recently, when I hit some hardships as an adult and really had to look inward, that I realized everyone's got the same crowd. And everyone has their own issues. And what actually brings you to success and self-worth and happiness is actually understanding how to stand at that plate and shut out the noise that's here. Not the millions of people around. The millions of people are in your head screaming at you, telling you you're not enough. The deep, deep lie from the most confident people, they have it. So I'm glad I get to finally publicly say the difference because I've had it wrong all these years.
I love that. So I love the fact that we allow ourselves to get off the plate. We're the ones that get off the plate, right? We're the ones that finally give up or give in. And that's where, for being an author, if this is what you want to do, having the ability to say or realize, hey, you know what? It's not necessarily my writing skills. It's the story. This story is not having an impact. So let's write a different story. You keep getting to swing. Each swing is a different story. Eventually, hopefully you'll connect. But if not, you get to do the thing that you love to do. Perspective, maybe. But there's something else that I really love. And as you guys know, as I've talked about before, one of the things that I love about the position I've been in is how I get to serve and help others and encourage others. And this is one of the clips. I've mentioned it before multiple times, but I love this one. And it's always a great reminder.
He said, the meaning of life is service to others. That's it. He said, when you are a service to others, that will vanquish your own inadequacies, your anxieties, your depression, it brings you into the moment. And not only that, it makes the world a better place. And there's a lot of people that need a lot of service right now. So shifting humanity's entire focus from self-interest to other interests, instead of selfishness, other-ishness was his entire thesis of the meaning of life. And I thought that was, it's so true. It doesn't get better than that. He said, the meaning of life is service to others. That's it. He said, when you are a service to others, that will vanquish your own inadequacies, your anxieties, your depression. It brings you into the moment. And not only that, it makes the world a better place. And there's a lot of people that need a lot of service right now. So shifting humanity's entire focus from self-interest to other interests, instead of selfishness, other-ishness was his entire thesis of the meaning of life. And I thought that was, it's so true. It doesn't get better than that. He said,
I love it. I think it's this one. This was the next one.
You're always looking for the hack. You're always looking for the secret. You're always looking for the special sauce. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's just not quitting. When you start out at day one, there's a whole bunch of other people that are starting out at day one. By the time you get to day 1,000, most of those people have quit. By the time you get to day 3,000, almost all of them are quit. So if you have the ability to continue down a path longer than anyone else, you will win by default because everybody else will fall off. If you have the intelligence on top of that to learn from your mistakes and not continue to make the same mistake over and over and over again, you have everything that it takes to win. There's nothing you don't have because all you need is the ability to not quit and the ability to learn from your mistakes. Instead of looking for the secret sauce, maybe just realize that it's the simplest things that matter the most. You're always looking for the hack. You're always looking for the secret. You're always looking for the special sauce. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's just not quitting. When you start out at day one, there's a whole bunch of other people that are starting out at day one. By the time you get to day 1,000, most of those people have quit. By the time you get to day 3,000, almost all of them are quit. So if you have the ability to continue down a path longer than anyone else, you will win by default because everybody else will fall off. If you have the intelligence on top of that to learn from your mistakes and not continue to make the same mistake over and over and over again, you have everything that it takes to win. There's nothing you don't have because all you need is the ability to not quit and the ability to learn from your mistakes. Instead of looking for the secret sauce, maybe just realize that it's the simplest things that matter the most.
I love that. And I love that with the fact of what we had just heard about stepping up to the plate and swinging and swinging and swinging. And so many people step up to the plate, but want someone else to swing the bat for them. They're looking for the hack. They're looking for the easy route, and there isn't one. There is no easy way to hit that ball. And so I love the fact that, okay, everyone's looking for the easy hack, but it doesn't exist. You have to step up to the plate. And what does he say? Can you keep stepping up to the plate after 1,000 days? How many years is 1,000 days? 3 years. Can you stay at the plate up to 3,000 days? How many years is 3,000 days? Almost 10 years. Can you keep stepping up to the plate and can you keep swinging, trying to hit that ball after 10 years? And guess what? Ain't no one else going to be there. Just you. Everyone else going to quit. No one else wants to work that hard. Everyone in society today is looking for the easy path, looking for the easy road, does not want to put in effort, does not like to sweat, does not like to feel sore and pain from having to put in the effort. I have to wear glasses because my eyes kill me because 10 hours a day I work a 9-to-5 job and then I come home to stand in front of another computer screen for 2 to 3 hours every night writing. My eyes are shot, but I have to stay in front of a screen to pay the bills, and I can't write these books unless I'm in front of a screen because then I'm going to get carpal tunnel from holding a damn pen, writing chicken scratch in a book to then hire someone to transpose it to the digital side, but they'll never be able to read it because my chicken scratch can't be read. Work. You got to work. The 1,000 days of swinging the bat up to the 3,000 days of swinging the bat, you're never going to hit the ball if you leave the plate. But as you are doing that, you can be a service to others. You can help others. You can encourage others. You can help build up others who are on the same journey. And while you were going through that process, while you were going through the 1,000 days to 3,000 days, what should we be?
You know, it's easy to have gratitude when things are going well, right? And it's easy to be grateful when everything's good. But the trick of gratitude is that it's most important when things aren't good. It's most important when things are falling apart. To be able to say, hey, I'm thankful to be in this position because not only am I going to learn a lot, but I have this tremendous opportunity to overcome this, which is only going to make me stronger, better, and more skilled at what I do. Things may not be going well right now, but I'm still in a very, very good position compared to a lot of people in the world. There's a lot of people who are sick. There's a lot of people who are going to die today. You know, there's a lot of people who, you know, they're never going to have the opportunity to even come back from what I have. You know, that's when gratitude really matters, bro. You know, it's easy to have gratitude when things are going well, right? And it's easy to be grateful when everything's good. But the trick of gratitude is that it's most important when things aren't good. It's most important when things are falling apart. To be able to say, hey, I'm thankful to be in this position because not only am I going to learn a lot, but I have this tremendous opportunity to overcome this, which is only going to make me stronger, better, and more skilled at what I do. Things may not be going well right now, but I'm still in a very, very good position compared to a lot of people in the world. There's a lot of people who are sick. There's a lot of people who are going to die today. You know, there's a lot of people who, you know, they're never going to have the opportunity to even come back from what I have. You know, that's when gratitude really matters, bro. You know, it's easy to have.
So, what can you do while you're swinging at the plate? Be grateful. Be grateful. And the low points and the high points, always be grateful for what you got. It's that simple. All right. That's what I got for thoughts of the week, you guys. Oh, gosh. My face is always too large when we go back to that one screen. We got to get rid of that. So, I've been so grateful for the fact of the things that I've accomplished. And it's been really fun. It's been a blast. And hopefully, we're going to keep swinging at that plate. Hopefully, one day, we're going to hit that ball. Whether it's a ground to first, a ground rule double, a triple, home run. Does it even matter? As long as we just hit the ball and we get on base? I don't know. But you're never going to know if you just leave the plate and you just keep swinging and you never connect and you just quit. So, all right, that's it, you guys. That's it. That's the weekend updates. Oregon Ducks, we playing at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to crush the Wisconsin Badgers. They don't even have a chance. They don't have a chance. They don't have a chance. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows the Ducks are great. Everyone knows it. I know it. You know it. The Ducks are so great. But yes, so you guys, thank you so much for tuning in for another weekend update. Keep the questions coming. Send them to me throughout the week, whatever you want me to talk about. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, send them to me. But we are at 45 minutes of live stream. Thanks to everyone who's come in, hung out. I wish you guys a great weekend. And hopefully I will see you guys next week. Deuces.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy. You gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And oh, this journey I've been on since 13. Working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no.